jumping in here. Let me pull this window a little bigger. That's okay. All right, so I'm gonna just start writing music because that's what I do. Tune the guitar first. It's usually a good idea. I think I'd do this before I turn on the stream, but no. Wouldn't matter anyway, I'd go out of tune. All right, so I'm dressed like it's winter, but it's freezing cold down here in the basement. Well, it's not freezing cold, but it's just, you know, I'm used to the warmth outside and stuff. And then I come down here, I'm like, whoa. It's actually a good thing, though, because it retains the temperature underground, so, yeah. I kind of like that. I started playing that. No. All right. I don't mind that riff at all. All right, let me set a tempo. I got a metronome going that's kind of annoying. So I keep saying on these streams, just a preface that my computer is old and doesn't handle the processing running the Logic software here, like, you know, for the recording software and also the streaming software at the same time. So I'm in the process eventually of getting a new computer in here. And that's going to involve like some shifting around of programs and re-signing in bunch too, even when I get it. But long story short, this thing's 10 years old, just doesn't handle it anymore. So I got to update. Okay, that's too fast. All right. I'm going to drop in the 150s. I'm actually double timing this, so I'm doing that for a reason, but I'm just gonna start playing. I don't need to get into that right now. It's a little faster than I was doing. Maybe I'll go down like 2 beats per minute, split the difference. It's because it's probably like 150. Okay, so that's that. I don't know if you just go into like a 6/4/5 minor 3. Okay, I think I like it. You know what? I am going to go down just a little bit in speed because I want this to feel like really like I don't know, have a nice groove to it. All right, so I got to open A, then hit the C sharp. Okay. That'll be the verse, then I'll go into that's a little pre-chorus. And then chorus. Okay, I think I got it. So I'll just do it. Here goes. First track. When I get to the chorus, I may or may not later automate so that it like drops down in pitch, because I've got like pitch shifting stuff on here. I'll go down like an octave or something, but I'm not sure. I might just do it with some overdubs. But regardless, here I go. Wait, do I just do it twice? Yeah, probably. Gotta nail down that G sharp riff. I think that's it. Okay, here we go. I did it different. Damn it. Consistency. Stop being bad at it. Blah. Okay. Getting it. I'm a little like on the tightness of this, so I gotta just do it a couple times, get it set in my head. Could I just not miss the string? Jeez, what the hell am I doing? Oh my gosh, I suck. Come on. I keep missing the flipping A string. That's ridiculous. Ugh. All right, there we go. This one track done. Ow, man, my pinky finger hurts. I did some weird thing to it just a little bit ago. I'm gonna watch that. It's probably fine, it's just sore. I just have to watch I don't hurt it more. It's one of those things, I don't even know how I did it. I was just grabbing something and went, ow. Okay. So, I could do something like that. I don't know. I'm going to put a little bit of a octave on this. Might make a really cool texture. So, you know what? I'm just going to track. Here goes nothing. Brain fart, just forgot how to play. Okay. All right. One left, one right. So there we go. All right. Yeah, the mix knob, about 3/4 sounds good. Now I got a standard tune and one standard with a low octave mixed in. That sounds cool. All right, so right there's the pre-chorus, and I'm gonna dub this up, make it nice and heavy. Yeah. Oh, wait, one sec. There. Let's about to have like 10 minutes of extra footage I don't need because I got to remember to turn off. I got my phone here shooting video for the YouTube version. Okay, I'm actually just going to do there because got to get this part separated. It makes it easier to see where I am in the song later. All right. Simple pre-chorus part. Hey, select. When I press the button to select. What the heck? All right, so now chorus. Here we go. A first, not G sharp. Oops. I don't even need to do that. I'm just going to loop it anyway. So it continues on. There we go. All right, so now I can just grab this whole blob of stuff and there, gotta find the F sharp and plop that down. There it is. Could count the measures, but I don't want to count all those spaces. There we go. Double tracked, quad tracked on the chorus. Sounds good to me. All right, so I'm just gonna keep moving here. Plop on my lead sound. Input monitoring on, pedal off, and this is all C sharp minor, so oops, I'm just gonna hit record and improvise a guitar solo. I'm gonna back up a bit because I keep having problems framing this on the shorts video because I don't go back far enough to get in frame on this camera. All right, anyway, here I go. I think that'll work. All right, save and out. Man, that stupid thing where I said I hurt my knuckle on my pinky. I was actually just opening a container of peanuts or something. I twisted it weird. Normalize. That's what I get for trying to get a snack. All right. All right, save, good. So, bass guitar, let me just get it in tune, and then I'll just start tracking. Oh my gosh, I left the damn camera on. I gotta remember that. I hate cutting a bunch of extra minutes of footage because I'm too dumb to remember just go and turn it off. I'm not talking about the webcam, I'm just side cam YouTube camera here. Okay. Okay. Maybe something like that over it. I mean. So yeah, into G sharp. Gotta get that sorted. Hang on. Maybe that. I gotta chop a little off what I was originally intending. Don't drop low. Sure. Okay, so bass part, and here I go. Wait, that's G sharp, hit the right chord. I'm like mixing myself up here, sorry. All right, for some reason I keep forgetting what chord I'm on. Here we go. All right, that works. It's just like getting stuck remembering what chord I'm on. Usually like with easier parts and chord progressions with more space, my brain drifts off and I like lose where I am. So it's actually harder for me over the course of a whole song to play an easier part than a harder part. Doesn't seem to make sense, but it kind of does. I don't know. Let me get my headphones off so I can put space back. It's literally the same amount of time through the process. I gotta ditch the layers because it's actually getting warm down here. Okay. Just literally grab a hoodie and throw it over top because like until it warms up down here in the basement, be all like tense. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna put this hat on, not because I'm cold, but it actually helps keep the headphones in place. Like they don't slide as easy. Okay, so I'm gonna do the drums, and I'm gonna set my camera up over there for this. There we go. All right. I gotta switch this over to the right drum kit. Okay. I'm gonna turn up the humanize velocity thing because I've got my multi-pad drum thing here pretty high up as far as sensitivity, so all the hits are like super loud. This will like vary it a little bit so it won't sound like a robot. Okay, so okay, that's recording. Let me adjust this. I could get this in this spot so it doesn't move and lock my wheels because this thing rolls. And I've discovered if I don't lock the wheels, I slide backward when I'm trying to play the kick. I'm like pushing myself out. Okay. That's pretty close. Get there. Come on. Get on the right. All right, that'll do it. So that's recording. Let's see, I'm gonna do a practice hit or two. All right, so I'm gonna do my cheater kick drum on some of this. I got a little bit of a kick drum pedal there in addition to the other one. So I might do some of the ghost notes on the snare on the kick. Just because I can. All right, here I go. All right, I think I got it. Okay. Holy crap, these things are so ridiculous. Ouch. I'm unlocking my wheels so I can roll again. Now that I'm done playing drums, I won't push myself backwards. They have these things that snap on the wheels so they don't roll, but they're like so like rigid that it hurts if you pull them up too fast. Like it hurts your fingers. Okay. Whole bunch of extra kick hits that I was doing with my left hand on this multi-pad. So it'll look like I'm cheating if you watch the video, but I'm actually just playing it, just not with my foot. Okay. Scan through. Looks okay. As far as I can tell. There was one hit kind of towards the end where I hit the kick pad accidentally and meant to hit the snare drum. So if I find that, I might move it up. Unless it sounds fine as it is. Depends on the situation. All right, let's see here. Just gonna nudge the hi-hats in place right on the grid exactly. And I'm gonna go right into functions, MIDI transform, fixed note length. And I just like to super shorten these because that way there's no overlaps and I can tell what the heck's going on. All right, and then earlier I said I'm double timing this, but that's because a lot of these things that would otherwise be 30-second notes on here are now 16th notes. And there's actually grid lines to that, so I can like tell if things are in time much faster, and also do this and nudge them into place if I want to. So that's the reason. I'm gonna plug my phone in because it's probably about dead here. It's getting there. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can turn off that freaking annoying click now. Yeah, there's the double bounce with my right hand, or sorry, left hand. Cheating. Okay, you're a butthole. Went the wrong way. That also went the wrong way. What is it doing to me? All right, that went the right way. Oh, you suck. All right, so I'm just gonna go through and nudge things a little bit more in place. These are like microscopic millisecond adjustments, but I just want it to sound super tight. And am I a fantastic, perfect drummer every time? Absolutely not. But just, you know, I can play the parts in and I do it for fun, but I'm also just writing music for the sake of, you know, getting down the ideas on a recording, and I want it to actually sound tight. So, you know, not like a bunch of slop. So that's just what I do. So, you know, if my intention was to be like, hey, I play perfectly all the time, that's one thing, but that's not my intention. I actually want to show full transparency. You know, I come on here, write music this way, fix things up if they need it, but I'm just here to get something that if I put it on shuffle and I'm listening with headphones and it's even, you know, it's my song, I'm like, hey, it's cool. I can just listen to it like, you know, while I'm on a long drive or something like that. That's what I want. All right, that's gonna go the wrong way, but hey, don't. Oh, this thing goes really the wrong way sometimes, man. What is the deal? Where in the frick did that hit go? See this thing up here? It says Smart Snap. No, you probably can't because I got this thing tiny. Let me switch this. Okay. So yeah, up on the top, Smart Snap. It's actually mislabeling for Idiot Snap because it doesn't always do the smart thing. You're like right on this line, it'll go over here. Illogically. Okay. Do 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 See, that one I was expecting. That's fine, but like that one even it's supposed to go to the closest point. So this in theory should go here. Let's see. Other way. Makes no sense. What the hell? If it was like right on this line, it'd go this way. That's why I do this section by section, because if I just bulk grab this stuff, it would be all over the damn place. How did I just pull that window up? What are you doing to me here? I don't want it. Probably won't hurt anything, but... I'm actually just quantizing that to the 8th note, and then I got a nudge thing where it nudges 16th note, because it's actually faster than just selecting the right one over here sometimes. Like so. That one. Yeah, it's fine. Some things I don't want exactly perfect, because that was more like a staggered triplet than 16th or 8th notes. What the? Alright, I'll do that one. Leave that snare fill alone because it's just out in the open anyway. Same thing. Do 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 do. Okay. But dupe. Dupe, dupe. Dang it, go the right way, you freak. Do. Nudge it out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely quicker than just changing over to 16th notes. I just put them on top of each other and then nudge the one out. Okay. Let me listen to that. I might want to leave that whole thing alone. Let me see. Never mind. It sucked. Whatever it was. I think that's a missed hit. Yeah. What the hell's going on here? Oh, I bet I was doing that. That's what I was doing, and I rushed. I was ahead of the click too much. Okay, it all makes sense now. Do. Whoa, it passes out and goes the wrong direction, like by a mile. That's not even close to the line. What the hell? I don't get that. Ay, ay, ay. do this. Okay. I shall go there. Okay, so pay attention where these go because it might go the wrong direction. Right, so let me get that snare. That one's fine. I want those to do like flams. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good to go. Might be the spot where I was intending one of those to be a snares, but it actually sounds fine, so I might just say screw it. Hey. Leave that alone. Snare fills out in the middle of nowhere, where even just the guitar is ringing out. I'm not even going to grab because I want it to sound in. Wrong way. Actually, okay, there and there. That's what that actually is. Yep. Once again, rushing on these hits. All right, let me just kind of split the difference here since I moved that other one. That's good. I'll make this hit louder too. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I am going to nudge this a little more on time. Yeah, it's one of those fills. Okay. All right. Save. Let's see. What was that? I had a bad hit there on the drums. Right there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go and fix that. So like I said, all these hits are like max velocity because I got the sensitivity on my multi-pad up too high, but I want it to not miss anything. I'd rather have to delete a note than add a note because then you can't find it. And I've got the velocity humanized thing on anyway in the library, so it's kind of doing it for me. All right. Let me see. I'm going to turn the guitar solo back on. Just listen to that quick. Where was that? That was rushed. There we go. Those tom fills are a little sloppy. Let me listen to it. Actually, the only one that's really bothering me is this kick hit. Maybe I'm just gonna add one here I didn't play because I think there should just needed to be something in that space. All right, sounds good to me. Save. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is vocals. So I need to get some lyrics sorted out here and start warming up. This is typically where I go take a little mini break because I just gotta go up, get some water. Otherwise, this ain't happening. Usually takes me like a couple minutes to warm up too. So probably just take a little mini break, do that, and then I'll come back, make a whole bunch of weird noises as I'm warming up and sound all out of tune until it starts working. And then whatever lyrics I happen to put down, I'll start trying to use those. I'm just gonna quick talk text some like stream of consciousness randomness into my phone and then just plop it on. Bring my laptop down so I can see. All right, put it here and then just read the lyrics. Oh wow, that ended out really far. Just gonna go there. All right. So once again, I'll just save so I don't lose anything, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Mic's on. It looks like my audio is still working because old computer likes to disconnect a lot. So gotta check until I get the new one. All right, so I put some lyrics down, just talk texted them in. They're on my phone. I forgot my laptop. Son of a... You know what? I am just gonna put them on my other screen here because I don't feel like going back up to grab them. Bam, bam, bam. Let me airdrop these. Okay. Okay, got them on screen. And I'm just gonna make these as big as I possibly can. I'm probably gonna be looking over at my other screen instead of at the camera where I'm shooting the YouTube video version of this, but you know what? It's fine. All right, so now right here. All right, so I'm going to be making a bunch of weird noises and doing just like some warm-up things, so ignore the awkward, strange sounds I'm doing because that's how I have to do it. All right. I also don't have a melody. I don't have any kind of rhythm for this, so I got to figure it out. Okay, I might be formulating an idea as I listen. It's usually what happens. Okay, this might work. I got a lot of warming up to do, but I'm gonna just record this even as bad as it is because I just need the memory aid. Because if I go to the chorus, I'm gonna forget this. Better in the way than never at all. Procrastination goes into time. It's motivation to blind. Inspiration struck down. Here we are at the bottom. Same things, same lines, complain. Never change. Say it all the time. All right, close enough. Just so I can remember it. Okay, so now let me listen to this part. Okay, something like that. That's not necessarily the pre-chorus I'm going to do, but I'm just going to do this like wimpy falsetto with this because I'm not warmed up enough to hit the notes, but memory aid again. Got a bit of this, got it back. His land was laughed at as I know. Okay. Alright, let's just chop that. And then what do I want to do for a chorus? No matter what the outcome. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch. I know you can't even see the lyrics. Let me do a little modification here. Come on. That should do it. Okay. Now just let it go. You can have a little space in there. Okay.
on the way.
Yeah, good enough. Just that way I can refer back to it because I will immediately forget parts. I already forget the verse, honestly. Okay. So I'm just gonna duplicate that track and then I can mute it and keep warming up here.
In the way that never out of procrastination gets into time. Needless to say, motivation that bribe is a waste of struck down. Here we are.
Vocal fry has to start working. And that's the main thing I'm kind of shooting for. Hang on, there's another factor at play here. A little bit of allergies kind of inhibits. Ugh, Grace. Bah. All right. Try this.
Way that never out of procrastination goes into time. Needless to say,
Okay, I'm just making noise to try and get this warmed up, so bear with me.
Way that never out of procrastination goes into time. Needless to say, motivation.
Actually, it's starting to work already. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try and track the verse at least. So here I go.
Better in a way than never out of procrastination. Yes, into time, needless to say, motivation did drive me. Aspiration struck down. Here we are at the bottom. Same old things, same old lines. Complain but never change. Say it all the time.
So that overlaps. So out of necessity, I'm going to make a pre-chorus track. All right, what the hell was this? It was just kind of a faster. Oh yeah. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Every bit of this can't be better than what's not. What do you want?
All right.
Every bit of this can't be better than what's not. What do you want?
Okay, I'll keep that. That could sound okay. With the effects I'm putting on, that'll sound really cool, actually. All right. Not putting on right now, just later. No, what the? I swear, this thing does things I'm not actually doing way too often. All right. Okay. Can I actually hit those notes yet? Depends how warmed up I am.
Make a fool of everyone, no matter what they go.
Okay, I'm just trying to warm it up. So I think I can do it. Here we go.
Make a fool of everyone, no matter what the outcome. Be such a small and selfish always be the can't go at yourself. You're a lie.
Not sure if that was great, but it was something. All right, I'm gonna recut it. Almost totally warmed up, but not quite. Come on, work, voice.
how come? Been such a town, isn't it? They spell out your sense of breathing. The big thing is just of your eyes.
Close. Alright, I think I can get that better. I'm not gonna delete it though, just for safety. I'm gonna do the second chorus, and if it's better, I'll keep this one, vice versa. Okay, warm up.
It's such a talented head. They smell themselves away.
All right, you know what? I like the first one better. Maybe I'll keep it. The first note's a little meh. Actually, it's cut off halfway because I gotta. Hang on, I gotta actually do this because I started a little. All right. You know what? It's a little off pitch right in the beginning. I think I'm just gonna nudge that in place, and then the rest of it's pretty much okay. That's fine. I'm gonna listen to this. Yeah, I think I'm keeping this chorus even though it's a little off. I'm just gonna, I can like just nudge that up a little bit and pitch and it'll be fine. Cause sometimes if I like the like tonality of my voice, even if I was like unsure, cause this is improvised, I might just keep that and slightly nudge that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me delete these memory aid tracks cause they are not staying. And I don't wanna accidentally leave them in somehow. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do that. So I'm just gonna copy paste verse, pre-chorus, chorus onto the others. I just wanna see something real quick. Can I? It's a little over the line, damn it. I was gonna see, unless this one's not. Yeah, okay, that's that way. What is this? There. I hit like 5 wrong things in a row. I was just trying to see, that's overlapping, so I can't just make those on the same track. All right, that's fine. So, yeah, I'm just gonna copy paste that here and then this chorus on the other two. Sometimes I do them like all the way, each one different. Today, I kind of want the consistency. So I'm gonna keep it as is. I'm not gonna go any further on the stream though. Until I get the new computer, I gotta limit what I do here because too much processing makes my audio core desync and that just doesn't work. So yeah, these are just gonna go plop and then the chorus is gonna go here after. Yeah, this pre-chorus has a guitar solo on it, so I don't need the pre-chorus there. I'm also gonna use this particular track that's blank right now. That's a MIDI guitar. I use that to fatten up chorus parts and stuff because it's got like this nice mid-range distortion and it just sounds really good in the mix, frankly. And I might also make some like ambient synth stuff in the verse just to kind of like hold out in the chord tones. But if I do that, I turn it down pretty low. But if you hear any of that, that's what it is. I just literally can't do it on stream because like my computer just stops handling all of the plugins and goes crashes. So if I do it, there's no point. So yeah, the beginning line or so of this chorus, I'm just gonna use probably Melodyne, just shift that because it's like just slightly off. Just shift it in place. The rest of it'll be good. But then primarily what I use on my vocals, I use this plugin called Humanoid, and I just turn it up and I keep trying stuff. It does all kind of stuff like vocoders, filters. I can do format shifts, so I can make myself sound like a super low, like type thing. Like it sounds like it's like doubled over top of my regular voice. And then harmony generation, although the harmonies sound like robot harmonies, it doesn't even sound like a person. So it's kind of like if I played a harmony part on the keyboard with a synth or something over my vocal doing the same melody, it's kind of like that. And it does technically have tuning, but it's the same thing. I think it's mainly tuning the auto-generated harmony, and it leaves the main part of your voice alone. But if I crank the mix up, it sounds more and more severe. So it sounds really cool, though. I keep using it. When I started out, I'm gonna use this sparingly, and then as I keep going, I'm like, this sounds cool. Turn it up. Yeah. So anyway, how's the song? I don't have a name for it yet. I will when I figure out which one works with the lyrics and isn't already taken by another of my songs. So we'll see, but I'll be back on probably tomorrow. I keep coming on every day and streaming and stuff and writing music every single day. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm out.